Hi, good morning, everyone. Mrs. Long here, and we are starting our biology lesson today on the eight characteristics of all living things. Before I get into it, I just want you to really think about what I just said. Um, Eight characteristics of all living things. So, what that means is no matter what is alive, they all share these same eight characteristics. And that's what we're going to begin to learn today. Not only will we just learn the characteristics, but we're going to come up with various examples for each one because they do vary from organism to organism. So let's just dive right in. Here you're going to see your pathway to success. And so this has been posted on the assignment in which you can find in your Google Classroom. It does walk you through the different steps for this assignment until you get to the end of the road, which is the mastery check, in which you will all be successful. So on this slide, it's a clip art of various types of animals, and I just want you to take a look at it for a second. And of course, you'll notice that some of the species are insects, like the butterfly and the bee, and some of them are birds, and others are more traditional animals like elephants and monkeys, whales, pigs. But then we also have other living organisms such as the plant, the tree, the flower. And we can't forget about the smallest of organisms here, the microscopic bacteria, the viruses, the amoeba. So when we consider what all these things have in common, there are actually eight different responses here. So, what do you think they are? I want to give you some time to pause and think about this on your own. I don't expect anyone to know all eight. Maybe you do, and that's great. But at this time, I'd like you to hit pause. And in the assignment in Google Classroom, you'll see this page. And you're going to try your best in the next 5 minutes to fill out as many characteristics as possible that all living things share and have in common. So hit pause now, and I'll see you in 5 minutes. Welcome back. So let's go over this list together. All living things are made up of cells. Some are one cells, most are multi-celled. So our bacteria and the amoeba, those would be your single celled. Pretty much everything else is multiple cells. They're all organized, which means that the organism has a system. All living things grow and develop. I have a strong hunch that many of you wrote that one down. They also reproduce, which is to make another organism. They respond to stimuli. So you'll notice the word stimuli here has been circled in yellow. I would not expect most of you to have written that one. Stimuli is a vocab word, and we're going to dive deeper into that in our future lesson. Require and use energy. Now, I bet a lot of you have this on your page, but maybe not written the same way. Did you put anything about needing food? That would be energy. The next one has our second vocab word, homeostasis. We again will dive into that more in our second lesson. And the eighth characteristic is that they all move. Now, you might be saying, wait, Mrs. Long, plants don't move, but they do. So if you've ever been outside on during a storm and watched trees bend as they blow in the wind or the wind blows them, that is movement. The flexibility of a plant is movement. How many of these were you able to get just from your prediction? In the chat, I'd like you to enter in how many you got right. And so the next page that you're going to do, you're going to hit pause again. And the next page that you're going to do, you're going to work on with your lab partner. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. These are those eight characteristics that I just read out loud to you. and I want you to go through the images that represent examples and try your best to match them. See you in another 5. All right, at this point, you are ready to work on the independent practice assignments. So be sure to follow the road. Each road has a link to the assignment. Remember your must do, should do, and aspire tos. And we will reconvene with the next lesson to review all of this in the coming days. Thanks, everyone. Bye.